Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell button to be notified about new videos. So I received a message from Mohammed asking if I could, and Mohammed, I will not use your last name. Thank you for the email. Asking if I could do a video on how to add columns in Jira. He had seen a video from 2015, and in that video there were some steps that were performed that can't be performed with the latest version of Jira. So I created this video to help remedy that. So as you can see, you have to do, in progress, and done. But we're going to go ahead and add a couple of additional columns to this workspace. And with that said, let's get started. So the first thing you're going to want to do is come over to the Jira admin, click the drop down and go to issues. And what you're going to need to do is create a new workflow. So come over here to workflows, click, and here you are. This is where all of your workflows are going to be housed. And so what we're going to want to do is you could create a new workflow where you see up top where it says add workflow, but we want to just go ahead and you can see some of the previous examples I've done, but we're going to go ahead and copy an existing. Now you can't edit an active workflow, which is why we're making a copy. You see in this case, we're doing a copy of a copy because I've done this before. And this is the active workflow that we just copied that you saw at the start of this video to do, in progress, and done. So what we want to do is add a status, and we're going to go ahead and add test. We're going to add test QA, and you know me, you've got to add blocked. So right here you says allow all statuses to transition to this one. The way it's set up by default in the workflow is you can only move forward. So this will allow us to move stories, bugs, whatever it is you're placing on your workspace to the different columns. So, and I'll demo that toward the end, but basically if you're in test and you don't have that allow all statuses to transition to one another, then if you're in test, the only thing you can do is go forward to done. If for some reason testing fails and it needs to go back to in progress, you would not be able to do that. So I just make it a habit to always check allow all statuses to transition by default. So here we have test. I'm going to add another one. It's QA. And if the voice recording seems off, when I did the original video, I normally, when I do my videos, I actually speak as I'm doing them. I forgot to turn on my microphone. So I'm actually doing a voiceover. So if everything kind of seems a little off, that's why. But you can see right here, I'm setting up the workflow. Okay, this stuff will be edited out. Okay, I'm adding a transition. So here you want to go from to, where should it go? It should go to in progress. And then you have to add some sort of name. I'm just going to put working. And you can see how to do now connects to in progress. And that's basically your workflow. And then from in progress to test. From test we'll go to QA. From QA we'll go to done. Blocked will be a standalone. So don't worry about having any connectivity to that. Okay, so there's no need to save in Jira. So the next thing we're going to do is go into our workflow schemes. Okay, and so you see what we're going to do here is we're just going to make a copy. And then let's look for it down below, and it should be inactive. In fact, there we go right there. Remember, we're a copy of a copy. And then we want to go edit, add to workflow, or add workflow, sorry. And then this diagram shows you the existing workflows. Here we are, copy of a copy. That should look familiar to you. We want to click next. And then this right here is just to what kind of issues, everything's referred to as an issue in Jira, you want to allow in your workspace. I typically just check mark all. So if at a later date you decide you do want to have bugs or tasks or subtasks in there, you have that. Better to have the ability to do it and not need it than the other way around. So let's go ahead and click finish. All right, so now we need to associate this workflow with a project. So let's click project and company, and right here, let's go to workflows. Okay, and we need to switch the scheme. So we want to switch scheme, basically change out the one that we're currently using and use the copy of a copy. You want to associate it. You'll probably have to click this twice. And then wait. Shouldn't take that long, especially when, if you see in the top right hand corner, when you have 32 gigabytes of memory, well, 25 available. And that's it. So let's go back to project. And it didn't work. No, just kidding. So yeah, it still has that. Now you have the ability to add your columns. And this is where the problem came in the other video. Over in the right hand corner, right there, he has boards. And then when you click boards, you get configure. This doesn't exist here. So you have to come up here, click boards, and then click view all boards. And then you want to come over to the right and you want to click board settings. Don't click board name, because that's just going to take you right back where you started. So let's go boards, view all boards. Come all the way to the right. Click board settings. And here you go. And you can see over to the right, you can add your columns. You can see the 3 new column headers or column mappings that you've created. So click add column, and then you see how it says unmapped statuses. So you need to drag one over. So in this case, we're going to drag over test. Where it says new column, you want to rename that to test. Just test, and then hit enter or T set. And then just repeat those steps. So add column, QA, change the name, enter, and then you'll add column blocked. Change the name, enter. And that's it. No, you don't want to go you want to go back to board. And there you have it. In progress, test, QA, blocked, and done. And this is what I was talking about with the workflow and the transitions. When you click allow all statuses to connect to one another, it allows you to take each one of these stories and move it through the columns, left to right, right to left, and place it basically wherever you like it. So that's pretty much it. Hope that helped you out. Mohammed, I hope that gave you what you were looking for. And that's about it. So Jira offers a free 7-day trial of their software. It's no strings attached, no credit card needed, just email address, your name, and that's it. You're in, again, for 7 days. So this way you can play around with the tool. Even if you don't have it in the workplace, it is one that I would say you should definitely become familiar with. If you're as an agile project manager, a lot of companies are using this. It's really great software for bug tracking, for project management, even waterfall. It even has templates in here for waterfall project management. So again, yeah, you should really want to make yourself familiar with this tool. And I'll put together a quick video. It should be short, 3 minutes max, on how to get set up. Okay, I think that's about it. Have a good one. Thanks.